Hamburg because tonight I'm gonna go see Kacey Musgraves in concert. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. Amadeo's supposed to be here with me, but he had a board meeting to go to, so I've got an extra ticket if you guys want to come. But yeah, I'm gonna head to breakfast right now, and then I'm gonna drop off my luggage. So I'm gonna take you guys with me and explore Hamburg for the first time. It's my first time being here. My best friend Viveka, she lived here, and now she moved to Copenhagen, and I feel awful that I didn't get to visit her, but she sent me some amazing recommendations. So first off is some brunch, so let's go.
Junkanstieg, Übergang zur U2, U3, U4, S1, S3 zum Rathaus und zur Alster-Touristik.
Just out from the tube, and these are the first sights. It's cute! It reminds me of London quite a bit more modern, obviously, not so Haussmann. Oh, but it's gorgeous. Alright guys, we found the location. There's seating outside. What to do? It's the Ivy. There she is. So cute. So when you travel alone, you really do have to prepare yourself. So I put my location and then I put my hotel. And so now I've oriented myself on Google Maps. Thank you. And now I know when I leave this restaurant, I need to come out and go down the street and take a right. And then I'm gonna go straight until I arrive to the metro station here. And then the metro is gonna go to 1 stop, 2 stop, and I'll get off. And then I have to walk over to my hotel. So that's the plan. And we are on schedule because here is my schedule. And these I need to still translate. Maybe I can do that now because this is my top tip when traveling. You should always know how to say these types of phrases when you go to a new country because you will win so many more smiles and helpful people if you know how to say something, starting with, do you speak English, and hello. So, yep, now it's time to eat some food. Delicious. Well, instead of taking the metro, I have decided to walk because I couldn't find the metro. There it is. You can see that little blue U on the pole. That's what I'm looking for. But instead, I'm gonna see all the shopping. My camera's gonna die, which is really unfortunate. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Gotta stop for a photo. Look how gorgeous. I think that's the town hall, which is on my map to see. So we're hitting 2 birds with 1 stone with this walk. So gorgeous. Look how gorgeous. Kind of reminds me of Prague. There's a square in Prague. Name's escaping me right now. But look, gorgeous. Okay, we are arriving. Pretty sure this is the back side of the hotel. It's called the Steigenberger. Could that be any more German? The burger does it for me. We have made it, guys, and we are heading to level 723. Let's go. Hey guys, guys, we have arrived. It's got a full-length mirror, which we love. And dun 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 dun, what are the views? What are the views? Okay. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. You've got the water down there. What a gorgeous view. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be here for such little time, but there she is. I should do, here we go. Wide angle lens. You know, corporate, but clean. Utilitarian, which we love. And now that I have sweated my way through this outfit, I'm gonna go sweat some more. I'm gonna run over to I'm recording on my iPhone because my camera's dead, which I should just be charging right away. Probably gonna stay here for 15 minutes so my phone can charge, unpack, go to the botanical gardens, and then come back and change for the evening, go to dinner, because here in Germany, they dine at like 5:36, 7, latest probably. And then the show starts at 8 p.m. So yeah, I'm gonna go see Kacey Musgraves and I'm so excited. Well guys, we are dolled up and we're going back out into the public after this morning of traveling. I am headed to the botanical gardens. These were a recommendation from my friend Vibeke. It's spring in Hamburg, so it's one of the best moments to go see some greenery. I'm gonna walk a bit and then I'm gonna take the metro line. I bought the 2-day tourist pass so that I could enjoy the city. Yeah, take advantage of that. I think it was 21.90 euros. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Probably it's gonna take about 2 hours is gonna be my guess, and then I gotta come back here and get ready like I said. So let's go. Off we go. To the stairs first. And down the river. I wonder what the name of this river is. I need to look up. I always know the names of rivers. So there's my hotel. Some construction, new building going on. And we're on our way. So much construction going on. It's a hustling and bustling city. We'll take over Netta. I don't know if you can actually see the stuff. You can see me. Really cute how you can walk along the water. Nope. And there's not a QR code, but it's something about Japan. Where did I see some Japanese? Sure. Very pretty. I'm gonna go left because I saw some gorgeous. Look at that, so pretty back there. The bonsai trees. Saw some pretty colorful stuff over here. Oh my gosh, look at how much calories are in here. Wow. So gorgeous. Just love the way the light is right now. It's so pretty. Then you've got some modern architecture Right in the middle. Guys, just look at all these pink flowers. I wore their red earrings today. Oh, they're just everywhere. So nice. So I walked the perimeter, I think. I mean, there's so much to explore here. Look at this. I mean, I don't even want to show you my face, but I want to show you like my surroundings. Is this a greenhouse? Can you go inside? Ooh la la, that's really interesting architecture. Look at all of this. It's so pretty, and the way that the light is right now is insane. Oh my gosh. So glad I came. It's so cute. There's a lady who is sharing with everybody that there's a turtle on the side. I'll have zoomed in, you'll have seen it. And she was speaking to me in German. But it's just so funny when sometimes language doesn't create barriers. I could tell she was super happy and she wanted to share something with me, and she was smiling and her tone, and she pointed and I was like, oh yeah, you know, and yeah, the word yeah exists in almost every language, and it was really sweet. And then I saw her sharing with other people that there's a little turtle. She's like, it's over there. It's like way far away, and there are a few other ones in other places, but it's just really cute. You know, it's little things, man, that are just the sweetest little things. But wow, is this place so gorgeous or what? Oh my goodness, it's so lush. I can't believe it. I'm so glad I came. It's like really nice. I'm gonna try to find a place to sit. Probably. There's so many places to sit. That's like people are just sitting around here and hanging out. But I think I'm gonna try to go over. There's some people walking right over there. So that's what this is about. Just finding the next path and taking it. Story of my life. So here's a map. I think I'm over here somewhere. But to be honest, I have no idea. I think this is where I got off. So, I don't know. I don't know. But it's okay. It's okay. Guys, I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I'm going to. Here we go. Can you guess what my wish was? Look at how many there are. I couldn't resist. Oh, we found a spot for you guys. Watch. It's a field. Oh, of these. And I've got to make a wish. Just doing that, maybe. Okay, one more. Where are they? There's a whole field. There's right here. This is it's not baby's breath. I think it's like cow something. Okay. I hope I don't get in trouble for this. These don't look the most exotic. So what are we gonna wish for? I know. Please, please, please. Look at how many there are. They're everywhere. So So this is where I walked down from. I went kind of like in a zigzag and came down. But you can see that everybody has these Adirondack chairs that they can take at different levels and have their own little bit of privacy. So cute. Oh, look at the sun. So cool. A little bit of a closer view. Really cool. Wish I could see inside. We've got on this side some ducks chilling. Gorgeous day. We're gonna go walk back up. Come in the way we came, but around the opposite side, over that way. Alright guys, we have left Planten in Blomen. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And we're gonna go check out this shopping street because that's what I gotta do. I'm super bummed because I wanted to change my reservation for dinner at this incredible place called The Cloud. But when I booked, the only one they had available was 5 p.m. which just really messes up like the whole evening kind of but everything's meant to be. But I don't think I'm gonna be that hungry, and then like I'll be by myself, which is fine, but then I'm gonna finish in like an hour and a half, and then I'll still have an hour and a half before the show, and I don't know if she has anybody opening for her, but either way I'll be super early, so I guess I can hang out at the restaurant forever, but obviously I'm not gonna have too many drinks or anything like that because I'm alone. So yeah, I was really hoping that I could get in sooner, but not looking like that's gonna happen. So we may improvise. All I know is at this point I think I've walked 10 kilometers. No, probably more like 6 at this point. So might just go rest for a bit, get back to the hotel after I check out this shopping street, and take a little nap. Lumas, Chanel, Gant. Never heard of Lumas. Chanel I have heard of 1 or 2 times. See what they've got in their windows. Oh, the chain is in little plastic. That's really cute. I like the bracelet. Cute little set. It's cute. That's new. There's like a little handle and it's in plastic. What would you call that? Acrylic, I think it is, right? Something like that. Cute, cute, cute. Making my way back to the hotel. These pretty flowers. Gorge. Statues, architecture, promenades. This is also nice. Well, oh, this feels so good after walking so much. Oh my goodness, I just had a guy come up to me on the street, and you know, I thought he wanted help. He was speaking German to me, and I was like, I speak English. And he goes, where are you from? I was like, why do you need to know that? I was like, how can I help you? And he's like, you can't tell me where you're from? And I was like, and then in my confusion, he left. I was like, I don't know what that was about. I'm here to help, like, if you need help, but my help does not concern needing to know where I'm from. Like, I think as a woman, maybe even as a man, you can tell when someone needs something versus when they're about to, like, open a conversation. Like, he just ran up to me from behind, and I had to, like, turn. Anyways, I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna look at how many kilometers I walked. This is not the best lighting because my hand is like blocking it. But yeah, I'm gonna look at how many kilometers I walked, rest for about 20 minutes, shower, and then go to my 5 p.m. reservation. Coming from Spain, anything at 5 p.m. is like, what? Like, I'm used to 9 p.m. reservations, so adjusting. Alright guys, this is tonight's show going outfit. Now you have to think, I used to work in sports bars during college, so I'm aware of what a show in a venue is like, and I just want to go ready for whatever. So I'm wearing my riding boots, I'm wearing black skinny jeans, a belt, a fun party top, and an easy coat that can tie around my waist so I don't have to mess with coat rooms, and a scarf in case it gets cold, which I can tie around my tiny little purse from Zara. Let's hope that stays closed. And yeah, I'm not gonna bring this camera with me, or am I? I don't know, because this doesn't have pockets and then I'll be holding on to it all night. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna bring it. I might drop it or something, someone might take it. So we're gonna just bring the iPhone. Let's go. Hamburg, and I am headed to go eat, grab a drink before the show. So bright and sunny here, which I think is not the super norm. And yeah, I'm looking for where I'm going, so I shouldn't be chatty. But we're here to see Kacey Musgraves, so that's in about 3 hours, and I'll take you with me. Okay, guys, we made it in. There's an elevator that goes straight to the restaurant, to 4, 5, 6, 7. And the reception guy didn't speak any English, and I was like, reservation here. So he let me pass. So who eats alone these days? Moi. And I decided to wait here after dinner because I saw that the line, I can see the nightclub from up here, and the line's wrapped around the corner, and it's only 7 p.m. and I don't want to wait outside in the cold alone. So I'm just gonna have another drink up here and enjoy this amazing scenery. Like, how cute, sorry, we're on the iPhone. How cute is this scenery? Gorgeous up here. So, yep, that's it. So that's the building I just had dinner and a drink in. And then just over here is where the concert is. So hopefully there's no line. I could see from upstairs there was not. So let's go, Kacey. Kacey show was so good. And I got us some souvenirs. Good night, Hamburg. Can't see much. We are a balancing act until we are not. Oh my gosh, guys, I wanted to chat with you. I really gotta keep an eye on this camera because I think it could fall. I need to get a better tripod. This one is just for mobile phones. Oh, I had to turn up this music. Don't fall. Checking one, checking two. Brushing out my curls. Coming at you from Hamburg still. We are... I talk in third person. I don't know why I do that. Maybe because I'm trying to involve you guys. I'm headed to breakfast right over at Starbucks over here. Then I'm gonna check out. I wanted to talk about the concert last night. I'm so excited that I can finally say that I got to see Kacey Musgraves in person. Now, if you don't know who Kacey Musgraves is, she's an American country artist, and she kicked off her tour for her new album Deeper Well here in Europe. I think she started in Ireland, I think she went to England, she's been in the Netherlands and now Germany, and I have no idea where she's off to next, but I know a few other stops in Europe, and then she's headed over to the States. I actually, funnily enough, I am not a country, big country fan myself. So the fact that I like her is a bit odd in that sense. I was introduced to her back in probably like 2013, 2012 maybe, by a roommate, and I think I became a big fan in like about 2015. And Amadeo was a huge fan as well, and I don't know if I mentioned it, he was supposed to come with me, but erroneously he made a meeting for the same day after we had booked the concert tickets and booked our flights. So unfortunately he's not here. He loves her, like it's like his celebrity crush. It's really cute. So I'm bummed he couldn't come, but of course I sent him lots of videos, and I got him a t-shirt. Oh, maybe I can show you the t-shirt supporting the band. So this is Miss Kacey herself. Deeper Well is the new album. It's kind of like a taupey vintage brown. They didn't have a small, so I have like an oversized, I guess like bed tee. Could have it taken in, but I don't know if I'll go through that effort. Anyways, yeah, the show was amazing. She sings so beautifully in person, so that was there's always like whoa, that's always like the test, you know, to see if the artist sounds just as good as in person. It was such a cute little show. It started at about 8:35 maybe, and then went until like 10:15 punctually, and there was no like encore, nothing like that. It was just like good night, bye, which I loved because I woke at 4:20 in the morning, and at that point I think I'd walked about 8-9 kilometers, which in miles is about, I don't know, I'll put it on the screen if I can. So I was beat, but I was like, oh, I want to see her so bad. So I stuck it out for the whole thing. And the other thing is I'm 5'1", so going to these types of events is these days a bit more nerve-wracking than it already was back in the day. And I've worked in nightclubs and sports bars like during college, so I know I don't love these crowded spaces anymore in my life, and I know what it means to be a small woman in these situations, so alone as well. So I got into the venue and I found my spot, which was like up on like a second, I was like 2 steps above the main floor, which was great. And I literally had like 2 guys. So this is a head, and I had like this shot. So I was like, at least I can see her. Can't move to go get a drink because I'll take my spot. But by the end of the show, I did go grab the t-shirts and like a tonic to drink. So overall it was great. I really enjoyed it. It was totally worth it coming here. I mean, really expensive to come you know, flight, hotel, tickets were the cheapest thing. I think they were 50 euros. So but it's been a good little escape. It's always nice to do a solo trip. I know like not a lot of people would do this by themselves, like take flights and take metros and go to concerts alone, but I hope I inspire more women to do that. Germany feels like such a safe place to me, at least, especially in like how I'm moving about, and yeah, it's been good. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday. Some guy came up to me on the street and he was like, sprechen Sie Deutsch? No, I don't know if that's how you say it. But he was like, do you speak German? In German. And I was like, I only speak English. And he was like, where are you from? And I was like, do you need help? Can I help you? He's like, well, where are you from? And I was like, why do you need to know that? And like, he came up from behind me too. So I was kind of like, and then he's like, oh, but you can't tell me where you're from? And I was like, I just don't know what that, and then in my confusion, he left. So that was odd. And those situations, like after I left that situation, I was like, man, that went over well. Like that could have gone really bad, you know? Like what if he was aggressive towards me? And it's so hard because I feel for men, like if I was single and if you know, I might have been interested, like how do men approach women in public if they first, what do you call that, love at first sight, if they have that feeling like and they want to say something to you? Well, that was him doing that, and I'm over here like super confused and scared, you know? So that's life, I guess. C'est la vie. But yeah, it happens, and I understand why people can be concerned about traveling alone, but I think that was super random. I don't think that's an everyday thing. I was headed back to my hotel and somebody had the guts to approach me. But what more can I say about Germany? Oh, this hotel. So really cool, great view as you saw. If you follow me for my hotel visits and luxury stays, if I'm giving a review on this, beautiful design, corporate, modern, contemporary, great view. Bed is comfortable, pillows are not comfortable. They're like those ones that are like fluffy looking and then you lay on it and it goes into air. So I used about 2 of them, but I slept really good. I slept really sound. Speaking of sound, behind the toilet in the bathroom, I think there's like a workroom or like the water heater or the air ventilator for the hotel, but it is noisy. But I can close the toilet room door, and then I can close the bathroom door and it's not so noticeable. Speaking of bathroom, there's not a lot of amenities. There's no shower cap, there's no bar of soap, it's just like the squeeze tube. Probably because I have a feeling that in Germany and probably this line of hotel, they're really conscientious of sustainability, so there's not a lot of things. There's no mini bar, there's an actual fridge, but it's completely empty. There's 2 water bottles, there's some tea and coffee, so that's good. And then they have a little note that like if you want anything more, we can ask the receptionist. Upon entering, they didn't give me the Wi-Fi code, and then I called down and nobody had a clue. They're like, oh no, you can just click on the internet, and it's like, it's not that easy. I would have to sign up to be a member for the high speed, and the low speed is like not sign up, no access code. It's worked fine, but I have Movistar from Spain and it's unlimited, so not a big problem for me, but it may be a problem for anybody who's not from Europe. And what more? Otherwise super cute, but I'm super hungry, so I'm gonna go down, grab some breakfast, and then I'm gonna go explore the port area of Hamburg. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I imagine the rest of it's gonna be pretty short and just sharing some clips. So thanks for following along my little solo trip to Hamburg. And please be sure to like this video and subscribe. Really appreciate it. My little channel's growing, and I have, again, my goals for this year. I hope my recommendations help. I think in my last videos I've said, you know, I don't know, you know, what I'm doing here, but I think I'm just gonna keep going with sharing my travels and more feedback about the hotels and the locations I'm going to, so that if and when you ever visit these cities, you too can check out some of these places. Anyways, thank you guys again. Love you guys, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Ciao. Alright guys, I am heading out of the room. This is the outfit of the day. I've got my Zara boots. They're kind of like a burgundy. Mango pants, mango belt, mango top, mango coat, mango earrings. So I'm going to be linking this for sure on Like to Know It. My work phone is blowing up. I'm leaving the hotel, so sorry, work is work. But I'm on vacation. So anyways, this is the outfit I'm checking out now, and let's go.
I've been losing sleep, what to do? Could somebody come and take me away?
Guys, this is the first time I've ever seen the heads of the brushes being on display. This is incredible. I've never seen anything like it. They have it for almost every one of them. So good.
It looks like we made it. Let's get it on, we got it going, moving on the way. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on, we got it going, stay strong away. It looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on, we got it going, stay strong away. It looks like we made it.
One of the coolest things about Hamburg, for me, is I really didn't know that there was so many canals. And what's crazy is you can see the water line. So right now it's super low, and it definitely has the smell of being low. Look, you can see like the exposed soot over there. But it's so gorgeous. Like these buildings, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Good afternoon, guys. So, we are currently in the, now correct me if I'm saying this right, Speicherstadt district. And I'm going to read you what Google says, because I'm not going to act like I know this. It's the largest warehouse district in the world, where the buildings stand on timber pile foundations, oak logs in this particular case. It is located on the port of Hamburg within the Hafen City quarter and was built from 1883 to 1927. And to give you an idea, I mean, those are modern, but look at that. Oh my gosh. And then look over here. I'm currently walking under some trees right now, so you can't really see, but I feel a little bit of privacy because right now it's currently about 12:30, 12:24, and the Germans eat right at like noon at work, and so everybody's out walking around, and it's just so interesting to see from a fashion perspective. I don't know if I mentioned this, I think I recorded it, but I might not post that video. They dress really, really well here, and I'm not talking in like the Fashion Week Milan extravagant style. It's just super tailored and fitted and very smart and sharp, and you could say corporate, maybe to some might think that, but it's just, you know, a lot of navies, a lot of trench coats, a lot of puffer vests with blue collared shirts, white collared shirts, blazers, nice leather shoes, sneakers, white sneakers. It's just really sharp, and so you see a lot of handsome looking people, men and women. And as for women go, you know, there's not a lot of hairstyles going on. There's not a lot, whoa, hello sun. Not a lot of makeup, you know. It's very minimalist, which I respect as a culture. I think they're just very used to clean, modern, simple lines. I mean, the architecture says different, but yeah, I won't speak for them, but I'm just noticing fashion-wise, that's what I've noticed. And I noticed this a while ago when I was in Berlin and Munich doing my visa in Czech Republic. I had to go to the Berlin Czech Republic embassy, and that's when I really noticed that people dress super smart. So now I'm gonna keep walking over to the end of the port, to the, I think, what is it called? Elbphilharmonie building. Elbphilharmonie building. which is the tallest building in Hamburg. So I'll take you guys with me. Let's go.
It looks like we made it. Let's get it on, we got it going, moving on. Oh, wow. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on, we got it going, stay strong. Oh, wow. It looks like we.
Wait for it, wait for it. There she is. So check it out. These, I think it's cantilevered buildings over this walking path. And here you can see all of the oak pillars that are supporting all of these buildings. It's insane. It's like a whole forest underneath there. And it just makes you wonder, like, how all of this is being supported by oak, built almost 200 years ago. It's insane. What's really cool about this building is it looks like it's kind of like lost in the clouds when it just has that shape naturally. So cool. Some buildings I like better than others. Oh, really, really awesome. Love that building. So I'm gonna try to go up to the observation deck that's right there in the middle. And then that's my goal for today. Another view. It's just so majestic. It's so cool. Da-da-da-dun. Getting closer. Wow. I believe there are apartments in here as well, the upper floors, when I was researching it. So cool. You guys ready for this? So cool. I can't even fit the whole thing in the camera. Oops, no, that's zoom in. So cool. So, going back to Google Maps, my best friend. I should be sponsored by Google Maps. So it's the city's tallest building. It's called the Elbphilharmonie, Hamburg. The city's tallest building, this Herzog and de Meuron landmark concert venue overlooks the harbor. Bum-ba-da-dum. Amazing. So now, let's go inside and see the views. I'm not sure I wore the best shoes today, but we're surviving. We're surviving. Good tickets. Hello. Cool. Here we are. Whoa. Let's go. To switch over to the iPhone because my camera is out of battery. It's a cafe and we're still going up. I thought these somewhere opened and then these little kids came to help me to show me how to get out here. It was so nice. I have faith in humanity again. At least the German humanity. So cool. On top of Hamburg World in the ports. So cool. And as I said, that's where I ate dinner last night. This building right there. So cool. Where I was last night eating dinner.